It's 5 a.m., my favorite hour to start the day. Today is a day we've all been anxiously waiting for. 3 of our young women hostages are supposed to be back home to the place where they belong. It's such a relief to have hope, but it's also incredibly stressful. It's hard not to let my mind wander to the what ifs. What if something doesn't go as planned? Or what if the agreement isn't kept? These thoughts are overwhelming, and I know I'm not alone in feeling this way. We all just want to see them back home, hugged by their loved ones. With this stressful situation, my plan for today is to try stay balanced and grounded, to keep myself from being glued to the news all day, and to stick to the everyday, most simple housekeeping activities. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Moran. I'm a maker and homebody from Israel, finding ways to stay grounded and creative through these challenging times. This weekend, I finished a new crochet collar. I came to the studio to grab a tapestry needle so I can weave in the yarn ends with my first coffee. I made this collar while writing the pattern for Monday and Knit Night Makers, and it's officially my first finished object of the year. It's made with fingering weight yarn, a 3mm crochet hook, and most of it is made using the puff stitch. I think I wore the first one I made in a previous vlog, so now I have another one. After making the bed, I put my workout clothes. Putting them on is the first step to making sure I don't have any excuse to skip a workout. But let's be honest, I will probably still find one even with my workout clothes on. But first, I'm giving this bathroom a quick tidy up. It's the most used bathroom in our home, and I like to keep it clean and fresh. So with today's stress levels, I'm vacuuming the floors myself instead of letting the robot handle it. I like to do it myself from time to time, but it also might be a little workout procrastination. A big yay for me. I'm doing a 20 minutes arms workout with my 3-kilo weights today. Keeping up with workouts isn't just a stress reliever, it's also my way to manage and maybe even reduce menopausal symptoms. You can clearly see my weak right hand getting tired, but I'm doing my best to keep it up. After the workout, I'm taking a shower, getting dressed and ready for the next part of the day. But first I just want to make sure I have enough coffee to keep me company while I tackle everything I want to do next in the kitchen. I think it's long past the right time for this homemade apple cider vinegar, but I just didn't have time to give it my attention until today. From its color, I can tell it doesn't look how it should right now. It was supposed to take a month, but I've left it for maybe 5 or 6 weeks and it doesn't seem right. But I still want to strain it and give it a try. I also ordered pH sticks that should arrive soon, so next time I can use them to check the acidity and make sure it's where I want it to be. Next, I'm making a new batch of kefir, but I hear my laundry machine telling me it's ready. I'll take care of that first before getting back to the kefir. This hand-knitted cardigan definitely needs a wash, so I thought I'd try putting it on a delicate wool cycle. Let's give it a try and see how it will come out. I'm not sure if it's just my feeling, but I think the kefir consistency is getting better as the grains mature. It's now got more of a yogurt-like texture. We have 2 jars made from a liter of goat milk. I plan to give one to one of the Mondays makers tomorrow, since she really loves it.
Is that inflammation and oxidative stress? But another thing is that the produce energy reliably, and if it can't, it is if you're feeding it the wrong way, it will not be able to, in many cases, produce energy reliably, and if it can't.
Next is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been saving vegetable leftovers from the past week, and I want to try making a vegetable bouillon or stock. I'm not sure how you say it correctly in English. It's like a flavorful broth that you can add to dishes to enhance the taste and boost the nutrients. The veggie scraps are chopped and washed, and my cardigan is ready to come out. And as I start to arrange it carefully on the blocking mat, I feel like it would be better to give it a few minutes in the dryer before laying it out properly. The vegetables are now ready to go into a preheated oven at 180 Celsius degrees for about 10 minutes. I sneak into my craft room to avoid getting into the news. It's starting to get harder by now, but I have still a bit more work to get done here. I named this collar the Eva collar after my mom, and I have a pattern kind of note ready for tomorrow so the Monday makers can start their own Eva collar projects tomorrow morning. The veggie bouillon goes into the freezer and it's time for lunch. Today I'm having weekend leftovers, a bit of steak, boiled eggs, leek and broccoli soup with lots of extra virgin olive oil, homemade sauerkraut, and a fresh green salad with avocado. I am very thankful for the food I eat. The apple cider vinegar didn't turn out so well, but I'm planning to try again. And now I can't help it but check the news for updates on the return of our hostages. My coziest memory blanket will keep me company and help me manage my stress levels. I'm making my way through the 15th row.
זה מאוד מזכיר את מה שקרה אז.
The time before our hostages were handed over to Israeli care was incredibly tough. My heart could hardly bear it.
מסירת החטיפות הישראליות ממש בזמן קרוב לכדי הצלב האדום. עדיין שוב אמרנו מערכת המתחילים אומרים לי עכשיו ייתכן שחמאס מהעיר עזה להתחיל לצלם.
Romy, Emily, and Doron are finally here. They are back home to the place where they belong. They came straight into a big mother hug. The happiness with their return was incredibly profound all over the world, and I was flooded with tons of exciting messages from you all. They now have a long way of healing journey to go, but they are here. We hope and pray that all of our hostages will be back home to be hugged by their loved ones soon. This morning I had an early hairdresser appointment. I got my hair cut and had some white hair dyed. Now I'm back home ready to finish the veggie bouillons and prepare lunch. Today I'm making my usual Swiss chard pie, but this time I will add 2 of those veggie cubes. I'm chopping the Swiss chard after softening it in boiled water and squeezing out all the excess water. Adding eggs, coconut flour, psyllium, pumpkin seeds, flour, salt, and 2 veggie cubes. And I always forget something, so I add a teaspoon of baking soda now before giving it a good mix.
Deixa de preguiça, deixa o cobertor, deixa que hoje eu vou ser o teu calor. Sei que tá friozinho, já sei como é. Sei que o nosso amor aquece quando quer. De manhãzinho o sol nasceu, deu esperança de beijinhos. Não espere tanto, tanto tenho a dar pra fazer o frio evaporar. Deixa de preguiça, deixa o cobertor, deixa que hoje eu vou ser o seu calor. Sei que tá friozinho, já sei como é. Sei que o nosso amor.
Today I'm having lunch with Uri. He will have his salmon with pasta and fresh salad, and I will enjoy a rich, enhanced Swiss chard pie with a little bit of salmon, with all these goodies, and some leftover chicken wings because someone has to eat the leftovers around here.
Não espere tanto, tanto tenho a dar.
We both are very thankful for the food we eat.
Evaporar. Deixa de preguiça, deixa o cobertor. Deixa que